Hi, I'm coming to you live from my bed. Um, you know, the reason I'm coming to you at this point is because I feel that it's very fitting that we discuss obligations and saying no. N-O, period, as a sentence. Like, can you do this? No. Can you come today? No. As humans, I think naturally we feel that we owe an explanation. At least, some of us do for the most part. But it's so important that you learn this somewhere along your journey, that it's okay to not be there. It's okay to say no. I know in the very beginning I felt like this huge guilt every time I had to say no. And that was just because I didn't think that people could see what was wrong with me or that they even believed it. When you look at a PH patient when they're not huffing and puffing or red, they look pretty normal. And so that leads to a lot of criticism from people around you in the very beginning that don't understand your journey. So yeah, that's probably going to be something you're going to encounter at some point, where people just tell you you're not sick, tell you that you're faking it, ask you why you're parked in the handicapped parking, all those things. And for me, at first, man, did they infuriate me. I was full of rage and anger because of everything that, I knew I personally had to do just to be there in that parking lot that day. Like, I just got out of ICU for a month and I'm here today and you're going to beat me up with your words. It's pretty much how I felt. Anyway, arm yourself. I sent a lot of you cards. I think, I know there's a few of them floating out there in the PH community, but I'll attach a picture. And this has helped me to protect myself from people like that without having to release my energy. So I wish you luck in your journey. I know that you're incredibly strong. Oh, let me tell you one time what I did. So one time when I was on IV therapy, I was going to college and I parked in the handicap in the staff parking. Well, it doesn't matter as long as it's handicap. It's not designated. It's for handicapped people. So anyway, I parked there. This lady pulls up to me. She was definitely a staff member, and yells out while I'm trying to make it to class and says, what's your problem? What are you doing parking there? Well, you know what I did? I went up to her truck window and I flashed her like that, my IV. And I turned around and I walked away. And then later I ran into her inside the school and she just kind of smiled at me like, good for you, you little firecracker. Anyway, good story. Good times.